The other day I was on my way to the campground out here in the middle of the forest, and there was a huge forest fire along the side of the road. And that reminded me I was missing an important piece of safety equipment. While I don't normally make campfires or do that many things that could potentially cause a forest fire, I do cook a little bit outside, and potentially my propane stove, it could tip over. Something could theoretically happen where a small fire gets started, and instead of letting it turn into a giant problem, I now have a way to put out fires. And that is with a fire extinguisher. So the fire extinguisher I got is just a small handheld one in a can. It's not an amazing big fire extinguisher that can put out tons of fires. It's just a small one that is probably better suited for my situation because I don't do any campfires. All I use is my little propane stove, and that's about it. So because I am unlikely to have a big fire, I figured a small fire extinguisher would work perfectly, and also that means I have a place to actually put a fire extinguisher, so my fire extinguisher goes in the glove box, and it fits just nicely. I'm actually really glad they started producing these small fire extinguishers that you can stuff into really any space. While they might not be quite as effective as a big fire extinguisher, you can see videos of them online. They actually work pretty well, and I'm much more likely to have one around because it's small and compact, and because of that, it's always going to be handy and I'm much more likely to use it. Anyways, I'll put a link to that in the description below. I know I haven't done a long video in a while, but I will get back to that soon.